We show respect to our student athletes, coaches, spectators, and all around. Cheering for a team of student athletes is encouraged. However, we rate student athletes who the contest is not related. All coaches are related, they have public schools, they have their students who are students that are educators and coaches. This is what we do not. Please remember
So it's like, yeah, but see, that's what's showing me is one guard. See, that's what he's saying. I can't. Still actually double the Wi-Fi this time. Trying to log in on her account. She come up and try and log in on her account. She's the AD. So we'll see how that goes. Till then, y'all go ahead and get you started.
Yeah. Welcome
Welcome to
to
the game.
we
We
are
are, like I said,
working out. This is our first time doing the doing basketball games, so we're working out Wi-Fi issues. So if you join us, it's gonna be a little pixelated as we try and figure out how we can get the best connection. These are the starters.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to a Big Things Kentucky Beyond the Game collaboration as we are bringing you the high school basketball game of the week as we have the Woodford County Yellow Jackets versus the Bryan Station Defenders. I'm back home for this matchup. I didn't go to this Bryan Station. I went to the old Bryan Station, the Bryan Station where when it rained, they put the trash cans in the hallway to catch the rain. I went to that Bryan. I went to the Bryan Station with the pedway and all of that. But we ain't here for this. We're here for an exciting ball game. As we have a turnover by Woodford County as Bryan Station goes to the cup, as Owens goes to the basket. He's going to the line for two. I believe I ran into number 5's Owens. I ran into his daddy actually as I was getting a water bottle. And his daddy, if y'all don't know who he is Easter Owens. And he was quite the ball player back in the day himself. And I asked him, I said, how's your son related to your game as it relates to your game? He said, man, my son at 14 is way better than I was. And I said, man, that's saying a lot because you got buckets back in the day.
Hold on. He's 14?
Yeah. He told me, he said, my son at 14 is way better than I was at 14. And I said, man, that's saying a lot because you got buckets back in the day. He's like, yeah, but he's just better than I was. He can do everything that I couldn't do. So during this ball game, if you're watching and tuned in right now, keep your eye on number 5 for Bryan Station defender Owens as Bryan Station inbounds the ball to Dunn. Woodford County sets up their 2-2-1 press. Bryan Station looks like they're having a little bit of trouble trying to beat it, but they go over top of it to Briggs.
Come on, Maurice. Marshawn. I'm sorry, I got his name.
Yeah, Marshawn, he's still on Christmas break.
Yeah, Marshawn just getting off of vacation.
Marshawn's still on Christmas
bear with
break.
Marshawn.
As we have a turnover by Bryan Station, Woodford County inbounds the ball. As Bryan Station sets up the 2-1-2 press. And Woodford County takes their time walking it up the court. I think this right here was not really intended to steal the ball, but just to take some time off the clock. Woodford County sets up their offense. Number 2 for the 3. Comes off no good. 13 with the rebound from Woodford County. 2 goes to the basket strong with the left hand. Count them. As Woodford County is officially on the board, Bryan Station back up the court quickly. They set into their offense. Almost another turnover by Bryan Station. Dunn claps for the ball at top. He gets the offense going. Let's see what kind of offense we got from Bryan Station right here. Okay, Briggs with the big man move, but you got to finish that. You got to finish it. The foul on Bryan Station, I believe, in Woodford County. As we have the first substitution of the game, we have number 21, Laskowski, for number 13, Briggs for Bryan Station. Oh, that's Gonzalez. 13 is Gonzalez. 24 is Briggs. They dump it in, get the offense started. 15 on the wing, does a little jab step. Gets into the lane. There we go. They got to feed him down there in the post. Good post. Travel. 24. It looks like he knows what he wants to do. He just has to get a little bit stronger down there on the post.
Well, I know this station team is fairly young. Am I right?
Yeah, they're really young. They're composed of a lot of underclassmen on this roster. As Woodford County blows by the press, kicks it over to the corner. He goes up. Look like he got a piece of that. Bryan Station almost committed a turnover. They actually do. Woodford County gets the ball. They set up their offense. He backs it up out top. As Woodford County head coach Jerron Brown, which is an all-state player, former player of Bryan Station Defenders, went on to continue his career at the University of Pittsburgh. He was in the Big East. He matched up with the likes of Carmelo Anthony. You could actually find that photo online if you want to. You can Google it. So we have a legend coming back home. As Owens with the move. Okay, Owens. As we get out of bounds, Bryan Station ball. Let's see what kind of out of bounds play Bryan Station dials up right here. Go out, cut out, go down to the block. Bryan Station has got to take advantage of their size. They got to start dumping the ball down low to Briggs. It looked like as Amari Owens with the bucket to put Bryan Station ahead. Tie the ball game up 5-5. Woodford County bringing the ball up the court. Woodford County looks like they're playing a two-man game out on the wing. Woodford County pulls up from deep from three. No good. We have another substitution coming back into the game. We got Gonzalez coming in for Adams. We have Wade for Woodford County, kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson gets the bucket. Bryan Station quickly inbounds the ball. It's Amari Owens with the ball right now, trying to be a one-man press right now. He gives it up, turnover by Laskowski over to Woodford County. Woodford County on the break. Easy layup for number 4, Nelson, as Bryan Station calls a 20-second timeout as the score is 9-3. Woodford County up on them right now. It seems like Bryan Station is having a little bit of issues trying to break this press that Woodford County has right now. We'll take a quick break as the teams take a timeout. And we're back with Bryan Station inbounding the ball with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Woodford County is up 9-3. Woodford County stays in their press. Bryan Station still trying to beat it as Adams over to Amari Owens in the middle. Turnover with Bryan Station again. Woodford County on the run. And Smith to the basket. He is going to the line. Count him. And one. Right now, Woodford County is the more aggressive team. Defensively, they're really after it right now. It looks like their upperclassmen is taking over this ball game as Bryan Station inbounds the ball over to Adams. Adams trying to beat the press. Over to Amari Owens. Owens beats the press. Kicks it over to the corner. Jump shot. No good. But big man Briggs underneath the bucket for the putback. Woodford County pushing the pace right back up to him. Woodford County setting up their offense as we have Wade getting everything together. Kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson drives on the floor, he says. This backcourt combination of Wade and Johnson, this is some issues out there. Bryan Station is having a little trouble with their athleticism as we have substitution as Faulkner comes in for Amari Owens. He takes a break. A little defense for offense substitution. We got Bryan Station dumping it down low. Oh, Briggs, you gotta get tougher with the ball. You gotta be a little stronger with that. As we got Woodford County back on the run as Sturgis with the bucket. Woodford County still in the press as they are up 14-5 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bryan Station beats the press. Gets Briggs in the middle. Briggs, big man move, jump shot, no good. Gonzalez with the rebound, put back. Bryan Station has got to use their size to their advantage. They have got to start going down low, but Gonzalez and Briggs have to give them something to go down low too. They got to make themselves big down there. They're playing a little bit timid. And Johnson brings the ball up the court for for Woodford County. Kicks it over to Wade. Smith back up top, over to Johnson. Over to Sturgis. Woodford County looking for the right shot as Wade drives and scores.
Now this Woodford team, they were a very dominant team last year. They're starting the season off 5-9. But most of these starters play football, so I think it's just a matter of the football players getting their basketball legs.
Okay.
They scored 899 points this season, giving up 843. That's the 12 stat reports filed. They have 2 missing stat reports. They shoot 52% from the field, 38% from the 3-point field goals, and they have 315 total rebounds, 59.9% shooting from the free throw line. Now, there was high expectations for this team. As Jasper Johnson has been a D1 top recruit so far.
He's definitely out there showcasing it. He's definitely showcasing D1 talent. Ooh, you do not foul a shooter. 3 points, count them, and 1. Woodford County going to the line. There was Johnson right there with the 3-pointer. 3 of their top 4 scorers, Mekhi Smith and Aiden Nelson, are all football players. So that kind of tells you what they're working with. It's just a matter, I think, when these guys get their basketball legs under them, look for Woodford to do big things later on in the season. It looks like they already doing big things as Johnson completes the N1 as he makes the score 20. Woodford County, Bryan Station 7. Bryan Station bringing the ball up quickly, trying to beat the press, is what they should have been doing. There's another Bryan Station turnover. Bryan Station is just young right now with the ball. That's all that is. They're making a lot of young mistakes. You can see the contrast in styles from a veteran Woodford County's team and a young Bryan Station squad. As Woodford County does the leak out and turns it over, Bryan Station basketball. A little confusion on Bryan Station of who's going to inbound the ball. Still a little confusion. Come on, Bryan Station, we got to work this out. Adams bringing the ball up for Bryan Station. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, good move. Count those. Gonzalez to the rack. Makes the score. Speaking about the youth of Bryan Station, they only have 3 seniors on the roster. Wow. And that's starter Jaden Biggers, Ahmad Warren, number 4, and number 1, Rylan Wilson. Okay. So what that tells me is Bryan Station should be a nice team next year or the next few years. Yes, a lot of sophomores. As Woodford County's on the run, as Johnson tries to go to the bucket, cuffs it, and is out of bounds. It's going to stay here. We have some substitutions. We have Biggers and Glenitsky coming into the ballgame, or just Biggers coming in. Adams coming out. Ooh, big man move by number 4 as he's going to the line. And speaking of Adams, he has a little bit of lineage in his family. He has a grandfather, George Adams, who played in the NFL, played for the New York Giants, New England Patriots. And, of course, he has an uncle right now who's actually playing in the NFL, playing for the Seattle Seahawks. And what's his name? I can't think of his name. Adams for the Seattle Seahawks. Jamal Adams playing for the Seahawks. So he has a little bit of lineage, sports lineage in his family. So athleticism and all of that runs through his blood. As Woodford County is at the line. Second free throw is good. Let's put Woodford County up 22-11. Bryan Station beating the press again. Biggers. Oh, Gonzalez, you got to get those hands together. As Glenitsky comes in for Gonzalez. I like this Gonzalez kid. He just got to get some better hands. They need to do one of those trainers where they throw the tennis balls off the walls to get his hands to be able to catch. Gets his hand-eye coordination together. Yes, sir. But, we're talking about Bryan Station being young. I mean, it just seems like they have a lot of length. They do. They're a high school team, They got Gonzalez, who's a long kid. Oh, still by Bryan Station. Cartwright on the go.
Cut right quarterback for the football team. They're getting his legs underneath him.
Oh, coach, but you gotta
finish that
one. Coaches always say, use the backboard. As we got Woodford County on the floor. But yeah, back to Bryan Station's length. I mean, they have a couple of 6'3", 6'4" kids out here. But the thing is, they're young. They still got to learn a little bit more basketball as we end the first quarter with Woodford County up 24-11 going into the second quarter. And we're back at the start of the second quarter. Sorry for the little delay as we have a timeout on the court right now. With Woodford County up 24-13 with 7 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, I tried that. If
Woodford County inbounds the ball to Nelson. Cartwright with that Patrick Beverly defense
okay,
out
we got
there.
a little better connection. Let's see how this goes. Q, I'm working, baby.
I see you over there. I see you working behind the scenes over there.
It's dropping out too, though, man. This Fayette County Wi-Fi is just, yeah.
As we get Woodford County right now.
Bear with us, y'all. Bear with us.
Jump shot by Nelson. Still by Woodford County. 28-13 Woodford County right now. As Bryan Station is having a lot of issues with this press. As Adams pulls up for the silky smooth jumper. Free throw line jumper. But Woodford County is right back at their one count them Jerron Brown has them horses going right now. And Smith completes the and one. As Faulkner goes to the free throw line, shooting two, with Woodford County up with 6 minutes and 32 seconds left to go. First free throw is no good. So done and coming in. They are replacing Cutright and Adams. Coach, I don't know about these substitution patterns right now for Bryan Station. To me, it seems like he's subbing too quick to keep his guys can't even get in the ball over to Johnson. He gets the offense. He's breaking his press. One-man press breaker. Floater in the lane. No good. Bryan Station with the rebound. Laniski over to he almost traveled with the ball. That's a shot right there. You missed your opportunity. That was a foul too, ref. You missed that one as Woodford County get the rebound, pushing it up court. And Smith is going to the line for two. Man, I'm telling you what, as soon as the ball comes off the rim, Woodford County gets it, and they are pushing the pace. They are not waiting for anything. So that tells me in practice, what are they doing? Running the entire practice. Suicides, 17s, everything. They are doing nothing but running. Their objective is to tire the other team out. And right now it looks like they're working because a lot of Bryan Station players have their hands on their hips right now.
Maybe that explains his substitution pattern. He just knows that they just can't run with him.
You might be correct. As we are taking a timeout and taking a quick break here in the second quarter with Woodford County leading Bryan Station 34-17 with 4 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the ball game. And we are back as we have Smith connecting on his free throw as Bryan Station gets the ball and inbounds it with the score 35-17 with 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. They got to start the clock. They're not starting the clock yet. They still ain't started the clock. There we go. There we go. That's Bryan Station with the ball right now, trying to set up the offense. I don't know if it's more of Bryan Station's inexperience or if it's just Woodford County's defense is that good. But Bryan Station is having issues with finding a good look for a good shot. They're running their offense. They just can't get no good looks right now. As Dunn gets to the basket. Coach Champ Legion for the Bryan Station defenders has to tell his guys as Woodford County goes to the lane and one with Nelson going to the line for one more to make it a three-point play. But like I was saying for Bryan Station, Coach Champ Legion has to tell his guys, when you get into the lane, have a plan. Because a lot of these Bryan Station defenders keep getting into the lane, they jump stop, and then they just pivoting around, and the defense collapse on them, and then there's a turnover. But we have some substitutions going on right now for the Bryan Station defenders. As Nelson completes the and one, Woodford County is backed off on their press. As Bryan Station is still having trouble initiating their offense. They get over to the corner, cut right for the jumper. No good. Leniski with the big man rebound, offensive rebound, kicks it back out to Faulkner, three-point land. Count them, 1, 2, 3. Woodford County pushing the pace right back up. Soon as Bryan Station gets the ball at the net, they're going. Turnover for Bryan Station. Foul. As we have Smith going to the free throw line for two. As soon as Bryan Station makes a bucket or misses a bucket, Woodford County is either getting the ball out of the nets and running, or they're getting the rebound and they're immediately pushing the pace. That's what Bryan Station has to do. They're taking too much time off of a made or missed field goal by Woodford County. They're taking too much time getting the ball up the court, which is allowing Woodford County to either set up their press or get back into their defense. Bryan Station has to get the ball and push. Now, do they have the point guards to do that? Remains to be seen. But I would like to see them get the ball and go. as he completes. As Bryan Station, see, they take go. We're waiting too much. They're taking too much time. As we have a travel, as he is sliding his feet. As we got a message that the cameraman is terrible still. And
Marshawn, man, he's all right. This is new, though. He's all right, man. You all right, Marshawn.
Marshawn still celebrating New Year.
He's stressing.
He's still on New Year mode right now.
Man. You all right. They be picking with you, but I got your back, man. I believe in you, Marshawn. You all right. You all right, Marshawn. This is new. You know, he got ADD, so he kind of gets stuck sometimes.
As we have a turnover by Woodford County, travel call, Bryan Station inbounding the ball. Almost another turnover by Bryan Station. Coach, I don't know about you, but I know what we're doing on Sunday if I'm Bryan Station's coach.
Running.
We are running, and we are working on how to beat the press. All practice long. Hour and a half, 2 hour practice. That's what we're working on. We got another travel by Bryan Station.
Now, should he have slowed that up? It just seemed like he was just kind of running into a wall.
That one right there, I wish he would have slowed that one up because he was just out of control on that one right there. But, you know, he's young. Sometimes you just have to let the kids play through their mistakes. As Woodford County almost with another turnover, Woodford County gets it. As we have Johnson on the wing for three. You count all three of them. Yes, you can. He shot that like it was nothing. As we have Bryan, you see how Bryan Station quickly got up, beat the press. That's what they need to keep doing is that. Hope the kid's all right. As we got Faulkner down on the ground hard.
Coach Brown seems like he doesn't play a lot of players, does he? Or have I just not been paying attention?
So two things, Coach. One, you correct. He does not play a lot of players. Two, that must mean his starting five and his six man got to be in immaculate shape. They've got to be in immaculate shape.
I think four of them are straight off the football team. So,
well, they still in good condition then.
Okay.
They still in good condition. As we got Woodford County pushing the pace. Number two, his demeanor reminds me of Tim Duncan. And what I mean by that is he's just even keeled the whole game. After a big three, his face is still the same. If he misses a bucket, his face look at his demeanor right now with the ball. You can't even tell if he wants to play or not.
Yeah, he was calm.
Look at as Woodford County runs their set, as Wade gets to the cup, foul on the floor.
And, you know, it's crazy because we've watched Jasper grow up, you know, and come through. Play the Park and Rec, play the Douglas, and seen him just gradually mature to. He is, man. He's a great football player, and he was getting hurt, and I don't think he even finished the season. But he's been a monster, man.
As we got Wade going to the free throw line.
Genetics there. His dad is Dennis Johnson, you know, NFL player.
Oh, that's okay. That's his
okay. Yeah, that's the youngest.
So it's in his blood.
Yeah.
He ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
He ain't got no choice. Okay. All right, so it seems like we got some.
I'm trying to see if I see Dennis down here, trying to get him to come up here and talk with us for a little bit.
See, Bryan Station, see how much better it is when you actually just run and beat the press instead of trying to actually take your time and beat it. As we have Faulkner pulling up from Steph Curry range, no good. Bryan Station with the offensive rebound to put back.
Now, give me your thoughts on the Steph Curry range. The Steph Curry effect.
It's good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's good in the aspect of the game evolves as it should.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad because coaches have to coach their players that not everybody can take that shot.
Mm-hmm.
That is reserved for the shooters who can actually shoot.
Okay.
Everybody just coming down and jacking up 35-foot threes is not basketball.
Okay.
But if you're a shooter or shooter, then it makes it okay. And also, as long as it's done within one, a good shot, and two, within the confines of the offense, I don't have no problem with it.
Okay.
But when you have your threes and your fours is coming down, pulling up.
That's my thing. It's kind of like, it seems like this is almost taking the fire out of the game.
It is.
You know? Unless you know they call them what stretch fours.
Stretch
now?
fours, and then you have stretch fives now, with stretch mark 5s. But and that's my only issue with the Steph Curry effect is it has almost every player believing that they can take and make that shot, and it's like, nah, bro, that's not you. and it's on the coach to let the player know that's not you. And far too many times it's starting at the high school ranks where coaches are allowing these kids to take shots they know dang gone well they're not capable of making. As we have a substitution right now. And we have Bryan Station beating the press. Well, Mark, I always love that spin move. He keep his look and spin it again. What? He keeps that X button pressed down because he just keeps spinning and spinning. What?
It looks like the Bryan Station has adjusted though, because the press doesn't seem to be a problem right now.
Yes.
Did he make a substitution on that?
Yeah, Woodford County did make a substitution. We have number 12 coming in the ball game for Woodford County.
Okay.
As Johnson pulls up. This Gonzalez kid right here, number 13 for Bryan Station. Oh, you got to bang that. This Gonzalez kid, number 13 for Bryan Station, should average no less than 9 rebounds. No less. He should be gobbling everything up out there. As Woodford County beats Bryan Station
number
press.
12 is Nolan Asher.
And bucket by Smith from Woodford County. See, here goes Bryan Station. Slowly, and there goes Amari Owens spinning. As he breaks the press, one-man press break. Woodford County gets the ball off the rim, and they are running. Fast break. Showtime. As Nelson with the fast break layup. Oh, Bryan Station with another turnover. No chemistry, not on the same page right now. As we have the score 49, Woodford County, Bryan Station 27, with 4 seconds left to go in the first half. Woodford County inbounded underneath their basket. Let's see what outbounds play they draw up.
Ooh, nice.
I know it. Jerron Brown's calling him up over there. He is dialing him up. As we go into halftime, Bryan Station is down 49-27 to Woodford County. When we come back to the start of the third quarter, we'll see if Bryan Station can get this score a little bit closer. Coach Legion.
Coach Legion.
We back for the second half of the Woodford County versus Bryan Station Defenders ball game. If you're just now tuning in, Woodford County is up 49-27 on Bryan Station. In that first half, Woodford County shot 60% from the field. Bryan Station shot 34% from the field. In the first half, Malachi Smith led all scores with 17, especially for Woodford County. And for Bryan Station, the leading scorer is Gonzalez with 8. As we go into the second half of the ball game. Now, in the first half, Woodford County had 21 points off of turnovers, 24 points in the paint. And right now, they're just second effort points. Bryan Station does lead with 14 to the Yellow Jackets 4. 3 points. Looks like the Yellow Jackets got 9 points off of 3-point shots. And Bryan Station only has 3 right now. As Woodford County inbounds the ball.
Johnson.
As they give it over to Wade. Wade gets the offense in motion right now. As looks like Bryan Station's intensity has picked up a little bit, but that doesn't matter to Johnson, and Johnson sinks the 3-point shot. Now, coming into the second half, Coach Legion said that Bryan Station is beating the press. He just feels like once they get the press beat and they get underneath, they're causing way too many turnovers.
Yeah, he was not happy with them. He's saying they're just missing shots underneath the basket, man.
Just missing shots underneath the basket. So let's see if Bryan Station can somehow turn this around in the second half. And by the end of the third quarter, they need to be within at least 10 points. So that gives them a striking distance going into the fourth. But as Wade is going to the free throw line, shooting 2 right now.
I think Woodford County, like they said, it came in, their record is, what was it, 5-9?
5 yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of like, it was a little disappointing for the expectations of the season. But I think now that, holiday break's over, football season's over, you can kind of tell, like, it looks like this team looks really good. Like they're hitting on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, this team right here is once, like you said earlier, once they get their basketball legs, because we all know basketball shape is different from football shape. So once they get their basketball conditioning down pat, I think they'll be all right. As he knocks down the second free throw, Bryan Station inbounds the ball to Dunn. Woodford County sets up their press. Dunn picks up his dribble, which is a no-no. Adams beats the press, gets across half court, lobs it up to Biggs. Biggs underneath the basket. Count him. They call me Mr. Biggs, not because of my size. As Woodford County sets up their offense. Right now, this
another turnover.
Almost another turnover. Woodford County held on to the ball. Johnson got to get up, get back in play. Johnson
nice little handle on him, no?
He does. He looks like he wants to do something. They trying to get 13 in the post. They're trying to get Leighton Starks in the post, but they can't seem to get the ball to him.
Now, is that a Larry Starks son? I know he
plays
for Woodford County. Okay. He plays football too.
Exactly. As we have a foul on Leighton Starks, it looks like, underneath the basket. Since Leighton Starks is playing, let's look at the crowd, see if we see his comedic father understand somewhere.
Now, did you go to school with Larry, or are they older than you?
Larry is a grade or 2 older than me, but I'm scanning the stands, and I do see a couple former Bryan Station players. I see Brian Carpenter up there. I see Taryn Harbert is in the stands, former Bryan Station players. Because it seems like the Woodford County Bryan Station games brought a little couple old school players out here.
Yeah, for real. The Saturday after the evening.
Yeah. People could be spending their afternoon, evening somewhere else, but they watching Woodford County versus Bryan Station. I like this.
Yes.
As we have Wade bringing the ball up the court to initiate the offense. He gets it over to Smith. Smith back over to Johnson. Johnson pulling up 3-pointer. Nasty in here again. As we got Amari Owens bringing the ball up the court. He gets to the bucket. Off. Done. Big man move. Down low. Count him. As Bryan Station has decided to back off of their press. as they get back into their offense. I mean, their defense. Woodford County gets into their offense.
No, is this a more of a motion offense? What are you running?
I was getting ready to say it's more of a motion offense.
Okay.
And there it is. That's what they're looking for. Travel, yeah. You did, Smith. You shuffled your feet before you dumped it off, but that's all right. That was a good play.
I know they still call traveling.
It just depends who's reffing. If Sean's Gerton reffing, it ain't no travel. It ain't no travel. He don't see nothing. He don't know nothing. He the only dude I seen do a basketball game called pass interference. I ain't never seen nothing like it. As Bryan Station brings the ball up the court, beats the press. Dunn kicks it up top to Adams. Adams gets to the bucket. Strong move. Off. Rebound by Woodford County. They push the pace. Up to Wade. Wade over to Leighton starts. Oh. There we go. Bryan Station trying to push the pace, but Woodford County coming back down. Wade with the bucket. As the score is now 60-33 Woodford County with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bryan Station kicks it over to Adams in the corner. Amari pulls up from deep, and he gets the foul call. He's going to the line for three. Wade, you got to know better. You got to know better. Although Bryan Station has not shot very well from the three-point line, you still don't foul on the three-point shot. It's something you just don't do. As we got Amari Owens going to the line for three. It looks like a couple of substitutions are about to take place. As he knocks down the first free throw. 2 more to go. Looks like Bryan Station about to sub in their whole bench. As Owens knocks down the second one. Owens' game, now that I think about it, reminds me of Tony Parker. He don't get a lot of lift on his jump shot. He's quick, but he's quick but not fast. Mm-hmm. He's quick but not in a hurry. That's who Amari Owens reminds me of. As Bryan Station makes a mass substitution, Woodford County brings in 2 guys off of their bench as well. Knocks down all 3 as he comes out the game for Warren. As Bryan Station has a whole new 5 on the court. Woodford County inbounds with Bryan Station setting up their 2-2-1 press. And Woodford, turnover by Woodford County. As Bryan Station takes control of the ball over the corner, Gleniski for a 3-pointer. In and out. Rebound, big man rebound. Count him. Gonzalez with the bucket.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm really impressed with the length of Station. And this youth.
Yes.
I see Station.
You see the potential.
Yes.
You see the potential of what they could be if they get it together.
Yes. It's a lot of potential right here. And Coach Liggins is a proven coach. You know, he's done things of boys and girls.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But to be quite honest, Coach, I know that he's trying to stagger minutes, but I honestly would like to see Gonzalez and Biggers in the game at the same time. Yeah. Give Woodford County something different to look at. It seems
like Coach is kind of maybe trying to platoon, maybe wear people out. That seems like what he's trying to do. You know, a lot of pressing, just run them.
I know this is going to sound, horrible because a lot of people don't like this idea, but I would bring Biggers in and just run a 2-3 zone. And force Woodford County to let me see what kind of shooters y'all. Okay, Gonzalez with the basket to the bucket he goes.
Nice little movement on him there.
Yeah,
like you said, I like to see him and Biggers on the court together.
At the same time, run some high-low action. I wouldn't have called that, but it's on the foul on the floor. As Smith was trying to make a move to the basket.
Woodford County's got some nice length.
They do.
Athletes.
They do.
It's like a bunch of 3s and 4s just running around. Or stretch 2s. Is that a thing?
It is now. It is today. Stretch 2 is new today. As Woodford County calls a timeout with the score 62-40. Woodford County with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And while you're tuned in right now, do me a favor, everybody who's watching, go on over to the YouTube channel. If you're not watching on YouTube, you're watching on Facebook, go on over to the YouTube channel, type in Big Things Kentucky, and man, hit that subscribe button. You ain't doing nothing else right now. It's a timeout. You ain't missing no action. hit that subscribe button. But hold on, one more thing. Go to Beyond KY Beyond the Game. Do the same thing while you in the timeout. Hit that subscribe button. You ain't hurting nobody. Go do that. Ain't missing no action. As we got Bryan Station on the run, cut right to the bucket. Ooh. He is swarmed by 3 people. As we got Johnson pull up 3 ball. Everybody, it was kind of cold in here for him, boy.
I think we just got a case of maybe it's a whole lot of football players.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
cut right's quarterback.
Zelensky almost traveled. Hey, get the ball down low to Gonzalez. He's working. Reward that young man. Got to reward the big man when he's working. Look at him. He's at the head of the press. You got to reward that man. As Nelson with there we go. Johnson was going to get one of them to fall as he gets the bucket 3-point shot to fall. Bryan Station right back up the court. Keep going, number 4. Keep going. See, when you stop like that, you allow the pass to take over.
Bad things happen.
And Johnson, bang, bang.
Uchi.
Johnson with the bang, bang. Making it look easy. Timeout, Coach. Coach Legion, you got to get number 4 for Bryan Station out of the game right now. He's getting trapped in the corner. And that's one thing you do not do on the press. He keeps getting trapped as he took him out the ball game. Yeah, that was 2 straight turnovers.
Learning experience.
Yeah.
Coach. It's a learning moment. That's what they say, a teaching moment.
Teaching moment. Sometimes you got to let them play through your mistakes, and sometimes they got to learn that ain't it.
Yeah.
That ain't it, son. As we have Nelson brings the ball up the court for Woodford County. Almost lost his dribble, but he picks it back up. Starts the offense with Jasper Johnson. Little razzle-dazzle through his legs, but Amari Owens is going nowhere. Oh, he finally gets to him. Look at the sweeping left, but don't do that again. As we bring the ball up the court for Bryan Station, Faulkner. He kicks it over to Owens. Owens, okay. With a little move for himself, get to the bucket and one. Nice. Coach, if they can get Owens, Biggers, and Gonzalez all on the same accord, man, that'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. If they can get those 3 players to all play for each other, that'd be nice. As he knocks down the free throw, completes the and 1. Bryan Station sets up their press. You got to watch the hook, ref. Number 3, Mr. Jenkins with the. Oh, we got a jump ball. Possession, Bryan Station.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Woodford County is up 67-43.
As we got Owens bringing the ball up the court. Who's been, corner 3 from Faulkner. Ooh, Johnson got up there and got a piece of it. But Gonzalez says, I got your back. He gets the ball. He gets the ball from the tip block. Owens back up top. He drives.
He's tall and
long.
His arms is long.
I know.
I mean,
when he puts his arms,
when
he puts his arms in the air, he's at least 6'11", 7 foot.
Very rangy kid.
Yeah. And I would bet my bottom dollar he's not done growing.
No.
I believe he probably got another inch or 2 of growth.
Sophomore, I believe.
Oh yeah. Oh, I say he from where we're sitting at. I think he looks about 6'5"-ish. Time senior years come, I believe he'll be 6'7", possibly 6'8"-ish. If he can get to that length, boy, the district is in trouble. As we got Bryan Station coming back up the court, as we got Faulkner going to the free throw line shooting 2 with the score 67-43 Woodford County with 19.5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Let's see if Mr. Faulkner can knock down these 2 free throws. He sets up for the first one, takes a long, deep breath. Knocks down the first one. And set up for the second free throw right here. Knocks down the second one. Bryan Station sets up their press. Oh, foul. Ooh, you can't do that. Can't do that.
You had 37 lead on that one, didn't you?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. As we are now in the bonus with Johnson going to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1. As we have a substitution on the court. Kolinsky coming out. As there's some confusion on where Bryan Station is going to line up for the free throw. As Johnson converts on the first of a 1-and-1. Second shot coming up soon. And he makes both free throws effortlessly. As Bryan Station pushes the pace back up court. Amari Owens was about to pass the ball, but it looks like he got stolen away. Got a turnover. Woodford County on the run. As we have Jenkins for the 3 ball. No good as time expires going to the fourth quarter of a ball game where Woodford County has led the entire game, has not looked back, as Woodford County is up 69-45 on a young Bryan Station team going into the fourth quarter as we take a quick break. In the fourth quarter, 69-45. Woodford County is up right now. As we got him, Woodford County with the 3-point shot. Bang, bang. They come out shooting already. As it looks like
we're going into the bench.
That's what I was getting ready to say. It looks like Woodford County has emptied the bench a little bit. And they have some of the lesser playing time players getting in right now, getting them some experience. As Bryan
Do you
Station,
think he plays his starters so much just to kind of help get them in shape since most of them are football players? Is that kind of like what he's doing, or?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I would say that. He's getting them.
To ask him.
Yeah. As Johnson pulls the ball back up top, sets up the offense. Over anxious Bryan Station, almost with the turnover. As we have a foul. No, we have an offensive foul. He got him with the forearm. As number 4 is looking around confused. Yeah, you got him, big dog. You can create space, but you can't extend your arm all the way out.
Ethan Johnson with the 3-point.
Ethan 21. Johnson, number 21 for Woodford County.
He
came in with
is Carson Probst.
No, 21 came in with the clip loaded. I'm letting these shots off.
And 3 is J.J. Jenkins.
Oh, good move. Good big man move. I like that. I like that, Biggers, with the big man move. As Woodford County back up the court. Johnson flies, kicks it over. 3-point shot by Jenkins. Count them.
Good mercy.
Count all 3 of them.
Good mercy.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Jonte Jenkins at your door. As Bryan Station kicks it back out, sets up the offense. Woodford Faulkner for 3. Count out 3 of them right back at you, he said. Whatever you can do, I can do better. As Woodford County sets up, breaks the press easily. Johnson over in the corner. Nelson thinks about it. Nah, he says he's gonna pull it. And he got back-to-back 3-point shots. What's Bryan Station gonna do now?
That's RC Cola right here.
That's
boy.
what it is.
That's
Bryan Station
football right here.
Oh,
man.
Biggers with the big move. Biggers.
I like Biggers.
We need to get.
I'm like you, Biggers, Gonzalez.
You put them two together. If you could teach one of them how to play from the free throw line so they can run a high-low action, sort of like this is old school for the people who are watching who are younger. Tim Duncan and David Robinson.
Say the Twin Towers.
They had Tim Duncan at the free throw line because he was a little bit better shooter than David Robinson.
Raheem and Ralph Sampson.
Raheem and Ralph Sampson. Well, I'm going with the Spurs because the Spurs won a title.
Hey, we winning. We riding, coach.
They won a couple of titles with theirs, so I'm gonna go with their method. But if you can teach it, I would tell one or both all season.
They both athletic too.
Free throw line area jump shots every day, 200 jumpers every day in the summertime, off season. Next season, you're gonna see a machine out there. Because once you start hitting that free throw line jumper, what's the offense gonna do? Start crowding you. Then what you do? Blow right past them. Or when they start coming up on you, you blow past them. The double comes, dump it off to Biggs on the block. Boom. I mean, let me get on the coaching staff. Let me get on the coaching staff.
Coach Q.
Let me get on this coaching staff right
Q.
now. As we got Biggers going to the free throw line right now. He makes the first one. I was gonna say he was shooting two. As we got a sub coming in. Or maybe not. After this shot right here, sub. As he misses the second one. A big man rebound by Wilson. It doesn't go. Woodford County gets the rebound. They kick it over to Smith. Smith over to Johnson. Johnson on the run. Hesitation. Hezzy pull up 3-point shot. Bang, bang.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Johnson just out here just showing that. He's just doing whatever he want to do out here.
Goodness.
Oh, okay. Get him on the block. Okay. He lost his balance, but
yeah.
He lost his balance, but I like he was going with it.
On feet work right there. A little more footwork.
Oh, Johnson just pulling up from wherever.
Oh, he was feeling himself.
That was a heat check. As Falk and him from Bryan Station. Hey, but the good thing about Bryan Station is you see no quit in them. They keep fighting.
Yes.
You don't see nobody with their heads hanging and frustrated and pointing at each other, talking about it's your fault, it's your fault. Yeah. They still sticking together as a team. You can build on that.
Yes.
As Faulkner goes to the line to complete a 3-point play. He comes up short. Woodford County with the rebound. Smith starts up as he kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson trying to break the one-man pass break. Spin move, X button. Breaks it back out. Smith brings it back out to start the offense again. And he gets to the cup, and we got a foul. Is it on the floor? Yes, it is. As we have the score 81-53, Woodford County with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the ball game.
It got ugly real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of, they was up, but it just kind of.
It just kind of got away from them a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get down, coming down, pulling up from wherever and just knocking stuff down, what are we supposed to do with that, coach? As we get Bryan Station with the rebound off of the free throw miss. We got Dunn bringing the ball up for it. Jenkins with the stout defense as Bryan Station almost turns it over. Wilson with the
Justin Wertzler, number 22 for Woodford County.
Bryan Station, Wilson. This Wilson is getting in and getting his shots up. He done every time the ball touched his hands, it was going up. I don't blame you, kid. Get him up there. Get him up. You miss 100% of the shots you don't shoot. Get him up there, kid. As we got Biggers going to the free throw line again. As it looks like Bryan Station is subbing in a whole platoon. They got Gonzalez, Waring, Cutright. It looks like Adams and Owens coming back into the ball game. And we got Faulkner and Dunn coming out. Wilson coming out. Carpenter coming out. As Biggers at the free throw line, shoots the second one, misses. Rebound by Woodford County. Over to who else? Johnson. All right, Amari Owens, sit down right here. Sit down in the chair. Sit down in the chair. You waited too late. Once he gets you backpedaling like that, you waited too late. Bryan Station with the rebound. Up the court they go. There you go. Biggers with the big man move.
Nice.
What is the kid's first name? Jaden Biggers. As Jenkins beats the press over to, and Woodford County scores just like that. Oh, we got an injured player.
Hurt.
Yeah, we got cut right with the injury. Looked like maybe a sprained ankle. That's Owens. There's that X button. He's gonna spin. If he don't do nothing else, he gonna spin. As we got Johnson bringing the ball up the court for Woodford County. This is my thing, Coach. If in and out for Woodford County. If you're not going to guard him 94 feet, then you might as well just wait and pick him up at half court. Yeah. Because a lot of transition buckets for Woodford County are coming because the kids are just jogging, backpedaling. Well, if you're not pressed, okay, Johnson pulls up from the half court, no good. And he pulls up again. if at first you don't succeed, try again. As he comes at the ball game, I think he's had enough. He's hurt. He's pulled something. He's pulled something in his leg. Looks like a hamstring.
Ooh, calf.
A calf,
like
yeah.
Reaching back on his calf back there.
As we take a quick timeout with Woodford County up on Bryan Station 83-55 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the ball game. And we are back after the timeout as Bryan Station just scored on a fast break layup by Amari Owens. Woodford County back down. Leighton starts with the jab step. Pull up 3-point jump shot, no good. Adams with the rebound for Bryan Station. Over to Owens. Okay, beats the breast. Over to Adams. Adams pull up 3. Count them. Count them. As Smith with the ball right now, trying to take some time off the clock. Over to Wade for Woodford County. Woodford County just trying to dribble out the clock right now as they have emptied the bench. As Wade just holds the ball until Owens comes up on him. He's out there conducting. Look at there. Air traffic controller out there conducting where everybody should go. I like that from a point guard. Oh. Foul on cut right, trying to go for the steal. As we have Woodford County going to the free throw line. Yeah, Woodford, he makes the second one with Bryan Station having the ball right here. And Woodford County has decided no more press. We just gonna let them do their. As Adams dribbles at the ball to the bucket with the left hand scoop in and out. Woodford County with the rebound. Wade pushing the ball up the court over to Leighton Starks. Leighton Starks, offensive foul. You can't drop your shoulder into him like that, big dog. It was a good move, but you can't power dribble and drop your shoulder. We have Bryan Station bringing the ball back court. Down low to Adams. Adams, big man move on the block. Woodford County comes over with the block. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Gonzalez with the rebound, no good. Adams with the rebound, gets it back up as he is going to the free throw line again. As we have a timeout by Woodford County with 1 minute and 28 seconds left to go. Woodford County up 85-60. And we are back after the timeout with Adams at the free throw line shooting two. With 1 minute and 28 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. He makes both of them, making an 85-62 ball game. Woodford County inbounds the ball. Bryan Station still working on that press. Yeah, stay in the press. Yeah. Teach you guys, this is a teaching moment right for you guys. As they are on the floor for it. Yeah, it is.
I'm like you. The one word I can say leaving this game about Bryan Station is potential.
Yeah, they got plenty of potential out there on the floor.
There's a lot of potential,
and they need that because I'm looking at the banners over here. Coach. They have a state championship in everything except for boys and women's basketball. Now I need that to change. I need that to change at some point.
Hey, but some might say that's probably one of the hardest titles to get in Kentucky is those basketball titles. That is truly a state championship.
It's true. I think we're one of maybe 7 states who only has one state champion, which I think all states should be like that. And speaking of that, you don't have to be coach if all states were to one state champion and then they had a state champion playoff.
Oh my goodness,
man! I'm trying to
talk about March Madness.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness!
And then you have all the state champions meet at a neutral site.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Oh wow! 50 teams.
You see what I'm saying? Yes. 50 state champions play for America's champion.
Oh, my goodness.
Play for America's champion.
I'm looking up there. Do they have Sweet 16? Sweet 16 banner?
For the boys basketball, no, I just see district and regional.
Well, regionals, is regionals Sweet 16 if you win a regional? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As the three-pointer by Woodford County.
16, 1, 2, 3, 5 times for the boys, looks like it.
Yeah. As Bryan Station comes down, 17 seconds left to go. Woodford County ball.
2 for the girls, 76 and 94.
76. That was Coach Bue's year. That was the year. We
got him.
We have to ask him what the atmosphere in the city and the school was like. As that will conclude tonight's ball game with Woodford County beating Bryan Station 90-64.
Hang on, we'll try and get the coaches up here for a little post-game interview. Just hang out with us. we finished this game out, final score 90-64. Hey, great job calling the game, man. Any last thoughts on this game as far as
my thoughts is if Jasper Johnson for Woodford County is playing like this at I would say a B-level effort, and he ended the game with 33 points. Looks like what do he have? 7 rebounds, and he only took 15 shots and got 33 points. I'm gonna tell you right now, Coach. District, region, state are in trouble.
Man, that's the one thing. And it's like watching the game, that did not look like a 33-point game.
It didn't. He did it so effortlessly. Like you couldn't even tell he got 33 just by how he was playing.
And I'm going to tell you, man, I have seen some great players. I remember when Dante Allen was going off doing everything for I can't remember where he played at.
Pendleton?
Pendleton. So, like we went to watch him play DRC, and was watching the game. It's just kind of like, yeah, okay. But then when the final stats came off, he had like 42, 63, and it was like,
where'd that come from?
Yeah. And like you say, it was just so effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? We got Coach Duran's going to join us here in a minute to talk about his team's impressive performance.
I mean, you had.
Yeah, that's the one thing. It's kind of like effortlessly, and you look up, and it's like, man, where did all them points come from?
I looked up.
Great ones do that.
He had 33, and you couldn't. If you was watching him play, you would like to think that he ended the game with like 15 points, but he put up 33 of them things.
We joined by Woodford County head coach, Coach Jerron Brown. Coach, man, impressive victory. I know the record's not where you want it to be right now. Holiday break, we seem like, I know you got a lot of football players kind of getting their basketball legs. Is that kind of reason why they play so much? Are you trying to play them into shape?
Get them into shape. Yeah, we're trying to get them into shape and just get the rhythm back.
So, Coach, let me ask you a quick question. What was tonight's strategy going into this ball game?
We just wanted to try to press them and wear them down. We wanted to share the ball on offensive end. Like, because early in the season, we just coming down one pass shot. We want to move the ball around, try so we can get ready for the district and the regionals. Yeah,
I'm going to ask you a couple of questions that it involves Bryan Station real quick. Now, how does it feel when you come back and coach against your alma mater?
I mean, it feels all right. I
ain't buying it.
I mean, I went for the job here. I didn't get it. Went somewhere else, gave me a chance. So, just getting a chance to come back and win makes it feel even better.
There it is. So, give me your most memorable moment when you did play for Bryan Station. For the people who are tuning in, this is a Bryan Station legend right here. Went on to go play for Pittsburgh, matched up against, the likes of Carmelo Anthony and the Big East and all of that. But as far as Bryan Station, what would you say is your most memorable game when you played here?
I think it was my junior year. We played Lexington Catholic. They was the number 1 team in the state, and it was like 5 seconds left. They had the ball on the side. I shot the lane, got to still hit the layup at the buzzer to win the game.
There it is. So, Coach, one last thing before we get you out, because I know you got to go celebrate with your team and get back on the road, man. What do we look forward to as the rest of the season progresses from the Woodford County Yellow Jackets? What can we expect to see from y'all?
More exciting play, and we're just going to keep playing hard, trying to wear opponents down and better on defense. And we like y'all to come down there to our place.
Hey,
say no more. Say no more. We there.
Now, I know, just one more question. You're acclimating the football players into this, and this is not nothing new. But about how long does it take for you really see them, kind of start clicking?
I think it takes about a month, really. About a month. Gotta get their time. First, they gotta get in shape, and then they get their timing and stuff. Gotta remember the plays. So, I think probably by the end of next week, because we off all next week. We'll take a couple days off, let them rest their bodies, then come back.
So, is it gonna be kind of like a Coach Brown type? I mean, Camp Brown. How they say Camp Cal. You're gonna find a tweet coach.
Yeah, start Tuesday.
Okay.
Last question. This is for Coach Buford. Jordan or LeBron?
Oh, don't do this to him.
I gotta go with Jordan.
Oh my God, we done with that. That's the lose tonight, right? But now, Coach, great job on the victory tonight, man. Appreciate you coming up here kicking with us for a little bit. And best of luck to you guys for the rest of the season, man.
All right, thanks, man.
Yes, sir. As we have head coach of Woodford County boys basketball team, Jerron Brown, coming to chat it up with us for a little bit. Coach, you got anything you want to say before we get out of here, man?
We always get love. Appreciate the love from Bryan Station and Woodford County, to our great programs that support us and give us much love. Want to thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, we're working on this Wi-Fi. We're gonna have a lot more basketball coming, and it's gonna get better and better. So stick with us. Like my man Q say, make sure you subscribe to Beyond the Game and Big Things Kentucky. You can search us. We all over the place: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all of that.
All of that.
We even got some TikTok, baby.
Yeah, we everywhere.
We got a little bit of TikToks going on. But Q, man, again, appreciate you.
No problem.
My man Q Walker, the best play-by-play man in basketball
here he go.
in the area.
Here he go.
Big Things County best. Y'all, I'm trying
go.
to tell y'all pay attention.
Here you go.
But y'all, man, and Q, anything else?
Man, as always, we want you to treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. We up at this thing, y'all.